All right. Well, welcome everyone. I am so excited to be here this morning to do some new agent orientation with you and also to have a co-host with me this morning. Typically, I end up doing this myself, and I'm so excited to get to share the fun with Miss Pamela Pacheco. And she looked as beautiful this morning, and she's at a conference. But we are excited here, whether you guys are brand new or whether you're just hopping on again because you want to refresh around things. We welcome you to the call here this morning. And we have got a lot to cover, so we are going to be diving in, but let me make sure we've got everybody added in here. All right. Just out of show of hands, and actually you guys can put it in the chat. How many of you, or just drop in how long you've been here with Seacret, whether maybe you're brand new, maybe you've been here a week, maybe you've been here a month, maybe you've been here a year. Doesn't matter. It's always good to hop on these things. So I'm just curious where everyone is at. All right, brand new first day. Welcome to Seacret, Brittany. That is awesome. All right. Any others want to drop in where they're from? Or I'm sorry, how long they've been here with us at Seacret? No, we've got some shy ones this morning. That's okay. All right, 2 years. Love it. 3 months. Awesome. All right. Well, guys, we are going to dive right in. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and kick off this training this morning. But one of the things that we want to do here, just so you guys know, is we really want to make sure that you guys know where to go find resources, where to find things in the back office, the easiest way to do things. And, the bottom line is you do not need to be a back office expert to do this business. All right. You can be, really the only two things, two most important things are for you to know how to enroll a customer and how to enroll an agent. Right. And as long as you're doing those things or know how to do those things, you're going to be getting off to a great start. And but once you learn some of the other things, it's going to help you with some strategy. It's also going to help you bring on some of your new team members a little bit, and also just let you know what is all available to you there. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. And all right. So we have got a test account here open this morning that we are going to be sharing some information with you. And some of the things that I'm going to share with you first are some of the most basic things that we've got really in the back office. But honestly, sometimes people don't know about them and they are important. So I want to go ahead and show those to you guys to start off. So once you're in the back office, just a couple of things. I want you to know that a lot of the things that we're going to share with you this morning are things that you can find in more than one way. So for instance, a lot of these things over here on the right are also going to be over here on the left. However, doing them over here on the right actually gives you a little more capability, gives you a little more choices and options when you're doing certain things. So that is where I always recommend getting started. Obviously, you can see our leaderboard here that we've got going on. Look at some of these rock stars on here. Right. And also down here, you can see, just Club Seacret members, you can see volume, you can see the business builder, and then you can also see your volume, your week, and other things down here. So we're going to show you other ways to access this as we go through that training, but just know that most of the stuff is right there on your main screen, but we're going to show you other ways to go in and learn about it. But one of the first things when you get started as a new agent is to come over here and get your account established. Okay, we want to make sure you set it up. Honestly, you can do this one time and then you're probably never going to touch it again, some of these settings again. But you're going to come over here to this gear icon and you're going to see that you've got all sorts of options to get set up. Okay, but first I'm going to go into manage account. And you can see this is a demo account. We've just thrown in some random information here, but just know that this is going to be your main address for Seacret. Okay, so you're always going to want to make sure this is up to date because this is where anytime if the company is sending you something separate, it's going to come to this address. Okay, so we want to make sure that you've always got that main address updated. And obviously, this is where you can choose your language preferences, get your email in. This email also is going to be where you're going to receive all your correspondence getting started. And you also have the option here to update your subscribe, save and win, or your easy reorders here as well. So to automatically do that. The next thing is the manage billing. Now this one is important. Oops, no, thank you. I don't want to save that. Obviously, again, we've just got fake info here, but in your account, you're going to want to make sure that you've always got a primary payment on file. And I'm going to recommend that you have a secondary payment on file. Now, here's why. Let's just say you've got your auto ship going on, right? And you, first of all, you always want to make sure that you are active. You always want to make sure you're qualified. We're going to go over that in a minute. But you always want to make sure your order is going to go through, right? So if it's your Club Secret membership, or if it's your, subscribe and save, you always want to make sure that goes through, because it's going to keep you active, first of all, okay? And you can't get paid commissions if you're not active. So that's important. But so I recommend a secondary one, because what if your credit card, expires, right? There are times you put it in here, it's a card you're always using. You get a new one, you might not think about updating it in the back office, but if it still has the old expiration and old 3-digit, it's not going to go through. Okay, so you want to make sure you've got that. So having a backup is always good. And I don't know, like I know my husband and I this week, we had 2 credit cards that got hit with fraud, right? So if you've always got a backup, if something like that happens, if you've got an order in the process, that's always going to go through. So I always recommend people have 2 in there. The next thing is your website. So remember, when you become an agent, you automatically get your own website. And what ends up happening is when you sign up, the username that you choose is what's going to go over here on your web alias. Okay. Now you can actually come in here and change it later. But just know that it's always going to default to what you had, or in the beginning, unless you change it, it's going to default to what you had set up when you created your username. Okay. Another thing over here on the right that's really important is your binary placement. Okay. So this is where you can choose how you want the default to be. So let's just say that somebody gets your link, they come to your page, they sign up. It's going to default to however you have this set up. Right now in this test account, it's alternating. But depending on where you are in the tree, depending on what your shared leg is with your upline, you might want to change that, right? So I know for me, at this point, I have chosen either build left or build right. One of those 2 works for me and my business, and that's where my default is. But when you do enroll someone on the front page, and we'll show you, you can choose as well, but it's nice to always have something in here chosen. Okay. So in the very beginning, and again, this would be something to talk to your enroller about. Maybe you want to alternate, maybe you want the lesser one to be getting it. Or maybe you have a leg you've already been building and you want to, choose one of the others, but check with your upline to see which one it's going to be for you. But this is where you change it. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to note here, it's really important, is anything you put on this page, you have to come down here and hit save. Okay, that's really important. If you change it up here without, I'm just going to choose build left just for the sake of it, right? If I don't come down here and hit save, it's going to automatically go back to whatever it was before. Okay, so you got to make sure that you're going to do that. And we'll wait a minute. The other thing is you can do your social media links in here. Okay, so again, if you're giving somebody your website address, it's also going to have your social media links that they can go find. And you also can put a profile picture in here as well, which will then show up over here, but it's also going to show up in the tree for your enroller and for other people in there as well. So put a picture in, and then obviously making sure that you've got your correct info over here. And if you want to put a message to people if they go to your website to see, you can also put that there. But remember, the most important thing, I'm going to go put this back here to what Jesse had it, but is to make sure that you hit save when you're done. Okay. And no, I do not want to save this. All right. Moving on. The next thing, guys, is your secret pay. Now, for me, my account has already, this one, somebody's already clicked on it, but you would go to my secret pay. And when you click on that, it's automatically going to go ahead and start creating something for you. So it's going to email you, and that's where you're going to, once you get that email from the Paylution, then you're going to be able to go ahead and get that set up. So that is where you would come and do that here in the back office. Okay. And obviously you want to do that because that's where all your commissions are going to get put, and you'll want to get your account set up so that you can be getting paid on Fridays. All right. The next thing is, this would be your order history. That makes sense, right? I don't think I need to go into that, but you can click on any of your old orders. You can click on anything that you need to in there, to see, what's the shipping, what did I order, what was the volume, whatever it is, you can find out. Here is where you can go, obviously, to change your password. And then here is your contact preferences. Now, this one is important because what you are going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you're getting notifications. Okay, so you want to do the subscribed and opt into that. But one of the other things that you're going to want to do is, just let them know if you want to be preferred by email or text on how they're going to be reaching out to you. Okay. All right. Next, these would be the different agent agreements that you have signed. So the most recent one is going to be back here, but if you want to know what it is you've signed, this is where you can go see it. And then this is one of the most important ones. This is going to be your alert settings. Now, this is cool because you can actually choose however deep you want to go. But for your alert settings, what you want to do is you want to go to add new. For me, I have mine set up as text. Okay. And then you would put your number in here, and then you can choose when you want to be notified, right? And you can also set times in between. So if you don't want it to come in the middle of the night, you can change that as well. So you can, put times that, the daytime when it comes, or if you just want to get them all the time, you can leave it 12 to 12 and you can hit save here. The big thing is you do want to hit save, but also I highly recommend the text, because this way, once we update the notifications down here, anytime a new agent, new customer gets added, you're going to get a notification, no matter who put them in your organization, right? If you, there's rank advancements, right? You're going to get that notification. And so you definitely want to set that up. And then you can come down here and click on, now this one's kind of cool because you don't actually have to save anything on this page. It saves automatically when you do it. But you can also come over here and choose how many levels deep that you want to receive these things. All right. Some of them give you more options than others. Some are going to let you go down as deep as like 20. Some are going to let you go down as deep as 15. I say go as far as it lets you go. Okay. Go ahead and set up as far as you can with that. So that is the main thing over here, guys, with getting your account set up. And now I am going to turn this over to Miss Pamela Pacheco.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I know that if I was taking copious notes, all of the new agents and existing agents are definitely able to take so much notes from you, and just make sure that we know these things because they're super, super important. So I'm excited. Let me bring this up for you guys here. I'm going to talk about how to enroll a new agent or customer. And let's make sure our home screen is working here. There you go. Don't have to be smart to do this, right? Here you go. If you guys could see my screen in the chat, type a 1 for me. Awesome, awesome. And if you could hear me as well, good deal, good deal. So I'm going to talk about how to enroll a new agent or customer. So whether you are an existing agent, you are a new agent, it is important that you grow your business, right? Or that we know how to in the event that we want to. So there are two different ways, like Trish was mentioning, on your back office, you could actually go do things from the right side or from the left side. Yes, you could set up a new customer or agent on either side. I particularly like doing it on the right side because we get to control the placement. We actually get to pick on the binary where we want to put it. Let's say that you're like, well, Pam, why would I only do it there if there's two options? You could do it from the drop down menu right here, right on the left side, instead of going here, set up a new agent or customer. But the reason you want to make sure that your placement preferences are set up, because when you do it that way, it's going to automatically go right into that. Does that make sense? So again, if you're setting up a new agent, you could do it on the right side, setting up a new agent or setting up a new customer, or you could do it on the left side as well. Now, another thing that we want to make sure that we are just very well aware of, right, is when we are getting started, now we want to check our volume. And checking the volume on things, we'll talk a little bit deeper about that later. But when we're talking about checking the volume, here's where we really will see how you can know if you're active and if you're qualified, right? And when you talk about active and versus qualified, it's important that we know, okay, how am I an active agent versus how am I an active and qualified? And this is something that I even myself just wrote down, right? Active gets you paid. Qualified allows you to rank advance. So what does that mean? How can you be active? And if you know how you can be active, right, type it in the chat for me. Let me see. And here's where you would check, right? You can check right here. It says active agent. You can also, you can see this agent, is inactive. The next paid rank is active. Whether you're clicking on the actual, give me 1 second here. Can you still see my screen okay?
Not really. It blurred out and it's definitely
Okay.
zoomed in a little bit.
Okay, give me 1 second here. All right. So, but when you are deciding, okay, if I am going to be active or qualified, and let me see if you guys are, can you see that again? Awesome.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So it will show you versus active versus qualified. This particular one is saying that it is not active nor qualified. Now, if you want to ask yourself, if you hover over here, and this is something that I love about our back office, when you hover over anything, it will more than likely tell you what exactly you need to be active. This tells you need 100 TPV in a 4-week period, qualified, personally enrolled. So let me break that down. What does that mean? Now, if you're active, you can be active one or two ways. You can be active by having 100 TPQV in your customer orders or your personal orders, or you can be simply active by having your Club Seacret membership, okay? Now, qualified means that you have 200 in TPQV or that you have 2 active agents. Now, this does not have to be 2 Club Seacret. No, that's just you have 2 active agents, because again, for somebody to be active, they can be active with just a Club Seacret membership, or they can be active based on 100 TPQV in total customer orders or personal orders. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so if you guys are understanding this, type a 1 in the chat, making sure that you guys, this is making sense. Now, when we are going into setting up auto ship, and if you're the person, if you're doing the 50-50 program, and we'll get a little bit more into that later, but when you're going to set up your auto ship, you're going to want to go here where it says my subscribe and save. And if you're able to see this, okay, right? I want you to make sure, type a 1 in the chat if you're able to see that, but you click on your subscribe and save. And here is where you would set it up. So you would go in your back office, and when you click on that subscribe and save, you now will pick whichever products you want on there. So my particular subscribe and save is going to have my energy that I have. I need the energy every 30 days. I need the protein and greens every 45 days. I need my BioGlow every 45 days. Everybody has their preference. And that's what I love about what we have here with Club Seacret, because whether you want to make sure you have your skincare on auto ship, whether you want to have your nutrition on auto ship, your Club Seacret member on auto ship, right? That's definitely, we need to have that. But on your subscribe and save, you can set it up right here. And for some reason, give me a second. I don't know why it is not. Can you, okay, so when you see new subscribe and save, you would click on there and you would just add it. And it's super cute because you can just like literally just grab what it is that you want. So you're able to go, let's say you want to put the BioSkin Glow, the Night Ample Serum, whatever it is. Now, if you want to filter it, you can just click on, you can just click on the tabs. If you guys can mute yourselves out, awesome. Cool deal. So you can just click on the tabs. So for example, you want to go into nutrition and you want to put the probiotics on your subscribe and save. If you want to go ahead and add the boosters on your subscribe and save, the energy, whatever your preference is, it lets you do it right on here. And another cool thing, if you didn't know, is that I know somebody is like, well, you said you have this every 30 days or this every 45 days. Well, when you actually pick which one you're having, you could go into and say, okay, I want this every 30 days. I need this every 45 days. And you can pick like where you want it. You see here where it says every 4 weeks, you could do it every 2 months, every 3 months, every 6 months, right? So you could literally update the product and pick which date exactly you need it. So it works to your convenience, really. And that is one of the greatest things about what we have here. So let me stop sharing this for 1 second. However, I'm going to pull this up for you guys. Where is it? Okay. Stop share. So if you guys got some value from that, so far so good. If there's anything that you guys need me to kind of go back to, you're like, oh, Pam, I kind of missed this, or, you know, I don't have a clear understanding of what active versus qualified means. Is everybody good with that? Right? Thumbs up, type it in the chat if you're good to go. Yes, awesome.
So
awesome.
Pam, we had someone who just had a question. They just wanted to know some of the terminology. So real quickly, guys, TPQV stands for total personal qualified volume. What that means is it's any order that you personally place or that one of your customers personally places. That's what TPQV is, okay? You hear QV, qualifying volume, all the time. Every product has volume attached to it. It has qualifying volume and it has commissionable volume. But for the sake of being active and qualified, it's the TPQV that matters, okay? So again, the orders that you personally do or that your customers do as well. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Exactly. No. Great. Thank you so much. I totally just slipped my mind, but that is definitely different terminology that it's essential for us to know. So I'm going to talk about Club Seacret. And if you are a Club Seacret member, right, I want to see my Club Seacret members. Where are my people that just came back from an escape or a getaway? Where are the Club Seacret members that are taking advantage of the daily savings? Where are those brand new agents that have no idea what I'm talking about and are like, girl, I need you to just let me know what it is that you got to say about this Club Seacret. All right. We got a little bit of everybody on here. I love that. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. And when we talk about, you know, give me 1 second here. When we talk about Club Seacret and we want to talk about all of the benefits, and if there was something that we were talking about was that the 50-50 program, right? Well, Club Seacret, and we're talking about the 50-50 program, and it's amazing because it really does reward loyalty. So what does that mean? You keep an active Club Seacret membership for 12 consecutive months. That means every single month you are making that payment. Okay, it is going out of your credit card. If you forgot to change your credit card, it's okay. Call them up, make sure that it's active, because it has to be 12 consecutive months. Okay, how many months does it have to be? 12. Everybody got that? So 50-50. Now, not only do you keep your Club Seacret membership active, you also get $50 a month of products for 12 consecutive months. So what does that mean? You're spending, like Trisha was talking to you guys about in TPQB, total personal qualifying volume, you are purchasing $50 or more per month of products for 12 consecutive months. Now, when you do that, you get a free getaway voucher on your year anniversary. Talk about membership has its privileges, indeed. So again, keeping your Club Seacret membership active for 12 consecutive months, spending $50 or more on products for 12 consecutive months, it will give you a free getaway voucher on your year anniversary. And if you're thinking about, well, why does Club Secret makes sense and what exactly are the benefits? Well, not only it goes way beyond the travel, right? Travel is like the obvious, but it goes way beyond the travel. In fact, it costs us more money not to have the Club Secret membership than it does to have it. Why do I say that? Well, on the products alone, you save up to 10% more, right? Be best pricing on your Secret products just because you are a Club Secret member. So on that, automatically, you're saving 10%. You're also getting daily member deals. And this is another reason why I say it costs you more not to have it than to have it, because on average, a family of 4 is saving $4,500 a year. And I'll go through the Club Secret website in a little bit and teach you how to access that. But it's important for you to know that your Club Secret membership, it's beyond travel. It's the ultimate lifestyle club. So yes, we get our discounted travel booking portal. You get access to booking the amazing escapes. I went to our very first Club Fit escape with Jesse Mack and Shelly and so many of our amazing leaders and teammates from around the world. It was incredible. You get access to VIP experiences. You get access to these daily member deals, whether you want to go to theme parks, whether you just want to save money on things you do every day, whether it's HelloFresh for your meal planning, Petco for your pets, Shoe Palace or Nice Kicks, any household items, pretty much everything that you use day in and day out to live. Club Secret wants you to save money on it. Save money on it because especially in this world that we live in, a dollar saved is a dollar earned. Our Be Well telemedicine program. If you do not know, a lot of us, right, and I'm included, because top 4 reasons why people do not go to the doctor is because of fear, because of time, because of money, because they don't have access. Well, our Be Well benefits take care of all of that, because you're literally able to call somebody from the comfort of your own home, and you can call a doctor, you phone a doctor, they diagnose you over the phone, via FaceTime, via phone call, whatever your preference is. And obviously, if it's an emergency, you need to go to the ER, right? But for those things like the minor cold or rash or whatever the case may be, you can phone a doctor. It's zero copay. You don't have to leave the comfort of your own home. It's low waiting times. And I also found this out recently that let's say that you call Be Well and you speak to a doctor and you really like that doctor. Well, you can request to talk again to that same doctor. So they now have like your chart, right, electronically, but they have it all registered. So super amazing things that we have, the loyalty and reward benefits. Again, you just cannot lose with having our Club Secret membership, because it costs more not to have it. Yes, absolutely, Maria. Yes, that is a good thing to know when it comes to our Club Secret. Now, the Club Secret shopping portals, I want to get into really, really quick. Give me 1 second here. Trish, we could use that same account for that, or is it better that I go to it?
I'm sorry. I know you should be able to use
Club
the same
Secret.
account.
Okay.
Oh, no, probably just yours would be better. I don't know if it's hooked up on this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 ways that you can access your Club Secret site. So one of them is directly through your back office. We have a link on the left-hand side, which let me get back in here. Okay. For some reason, it's not letting me navigate to it. Okay. You can go on the left-hand side, which is here. And
we're actually not seeing your screen.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
All right. So we could go right here on the left-hand side. And when you pick on the left-hand side, you can actually click where it says Club Secret. Now, when you click on the Club Secret, it will take you directly to the Club Secret portal. Now, what we're going to do here is, while I log in, I want you to write in the chat, what has been a way that you've been able to use your Club Secret membership? Did you use it and did you save money, 10% off on your products? Did you use it for a daily member reward? What has been something that truly has stood out about our membership? Was it for the telemed Be Well benefits. Somebody said car rentals. Awesome. Guys, keep them coming. It's essential for us to share these moments of success with our membership so that people can know, okay, look, this is something that we have access to, right? Because this is what Club Seacret does. Somebody said Gas Buddy. That's awesome. This is what Club Seacret does. It is the ultimate lifestyle club. It gives us access to that enhanced lifestyle in each and every single aspect. So as I go here, and let me bring this up. Ding. All right. So, and are you able to see this okay? Perfect. So you could go, Trish, are you good? Okay.
Yep,
So
we're good.
when you're in your Club Seacret membership website, there's different tabs, and these drop down tabs, whether you're accessing this from a mobile device or you're accessing this from a desktop, you could go on here and see the different benefits associated with it, right? You can go for your travel and experiences. You can see what our travel booking portal, our Secret Escapes, what experiences are coming up. Do you want to go to a concert or a tailgating game? So many different things. You could go into our member deals, our apparel, you could check out our brand partners, the Hug It Forward. You want to go build bottle schools in Guatemala. So many different drop down tabs, the benefits and rewards. If you're the person that's like, girl, I need that secret Be Well, here is where you would go and set it up. So tons of things. Again, Club Seacret always wins when it comes to enhancing our lifestyle, but it's one of those things that it goes way beyond travel, guys. It's a membership that keeps on giving because each and every single day we can utilize it to make sure that we're winning. So I'm going to turn this right back on over to my amazing co-host here, co-star, Miss Trish. If you could take it away. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So first of all, I see lots of people saving with Club Seacret here. I see, yes, we have the Benefit Hub, hotels, shoes, Gas Buddy, PetSmart, tickets to Disney World, right? Let's see here, car rentals. Yeah, those are all things I've saved on too. Like, it's crazy the different things that we've got to save on. So love Club Seacret, and really hope you guys are taking advantage of it. I've gotten to where I go in and look before I go do something to see if I can save it where I'm going, because there's just so many things in there. You can't know them all without, going and checking it out. So isn't Pamela doing a great job, guys? Let's give her some hearts, right? All right, so I am going to go ahead and share my screen again and make sure, oops, the right thing is not up. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the right screen. Okay, let me share my screen now. There we go. All right. So what I want to share with you guys now are some of the important things that are going to be over here on the left-hand side of your screen. Honestly, these are some of the things that I go into all the time. So first I'm going to hit my home page just to get me back to the basic page. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I clicked on my business. Okay. Now there are a bunch of little tabs here. I'm going to show you some of the ones that are going to be super useful to you. The first one for sure is going to be my snapshot. Now, this is really cool because you can come down here. You can, again, just like we said before, a lot of the information that's on the home screen, you can find here, but I like it here because right at my fingertips, like everything I want to look at specifically is here. So I can click on this to see how many Club Seacret members. I can click on this to see what my personal sales are for the month, right? So you'll see what your sales are to date, what your monthly TPQV is, and then you're going to see how far away you are to reach the next tier, because you guys know we get paid between 20 and 30% commissions on all customer sales, right? So everybody's getting 20% no matter what. And then based on where you are, you get an extra 3, 5, 7, all the way up to an extra 10%. Now, just a little side note on that too, anything extra here, you're going to get paid the following month. Okay. So for instance, for the month of October, right, everybody just got paid their extra here in this last paycheck this past week or yesterday that we got, because what Seacret does is they wait till the very end of the month and they look at all your numbers, and then they're going to see, okay, did they earn an extra 3, 5, 7, or 10%? And then they're going to pay you for that. So when you're not seeing it in your weekly commissions, don't panic. you're getting paid. You're not missing out. You're going to get it in one big lump sum the next month. Okay. Also here, you can see some message history if you've been, just have any messages going on. You can put prospects in here. Pending credit, right? What this is going to do is as you bring in new customers and as you have your personal orders, you're going to see what your pending product credit is. So if you guys didn't know, we earn free product credit on our customer sales, but our volume counts to help get us there. We don't get paid free product credit on any of the orders we place, but the volume that we was on those orders will help get us to that tier where we're going to get paid. So you're going to get paid 20% up to $500 a month in free product credit. Now, I love free product credit. You can also come in, guys, here and you can look at prior months to see, when, back in June, who ordered in June, who ordered in July, right? You can see what your customers did there. But this is great because, for me, I always send out thank you notes to my customers. So I can go in and see every month who did what. So I can be sending thank you notes out to them. And also, obviously, that's where you can see what your pending credit is. Now, this next tab right here, the rank meter, this is going to be one of your best friends. All right. So when you are looking to rank advance here at Seacret, it's going to tell you where you're at and what exactly you need to do to get to the next step. So you can see on this account, they've paid their $49, right? Their yearly subscription has been paid, but they're not active. Okay. Now, obviously, if this were a test account, it would be active and you want to make sure you are always active. But this is also where you're going to see what your volume was that you just lost. Because remember, we have that 4-week rolling period. And it's also going to show you what your volume is for the current week. So this week, 607 is going to let you know what the volume was that you just lost on both your left and right. This week here, 608 is going to be the volume you're going to lose come Tuesday. Because remember, every Tuesday we start a new week. All right. But these 4 weeks right here are always going to be the ones that add up to your volume. So let me skip to the next. So this, when you, in this account, obviously this would be bronze. You know that you need 2,000 left or 2,000 right. It's going to be the current week plus the previous 3 that's going to give you the volume here so that you know what you need and you're going to be able to see where you are on each side of your business. The other thing that's pretty cool is as you rank advance through the compensation plan, you can also go ahead to find out, okay, so maybe you're a gold agent right now and you're like, okay, what do I need to be platinum? What do I need to be ruby? Right. And obviously in your account, there's going to be more volume here. So you're going to be able to see more about it and you're going to be able to see the progress as well. So this is probably one of my very favorite tabs and one that you're going to want to be checking daily in your business. The volume history is a great tab as well because you're going to be able to see previous weeks, what your binary matches were, what some of your volume was, what your QV was, and what your paid rank was for that week. Okay. So you'll be able to see, how many weeks have you been paid at a certain rank, and you always can go back and look at that. You could have alerts set up, subscribe and save. You can also access here. So you could log in to see, do I have one set up? Obviously order history is also here, right? This is also where you can pull up your binary tree. You would click on interactive. It would give you a new screen. You'll be able to see everybody in your business left and right below you. And then obviously this takes you to your main summary, which is also what you see on the main, your main home screen as well. But it's where you see your volume. And you also, just so you guys know, can go back and see previous weeks too. Like you can go and look at previous weeks to see what your volume was, right? So you can see, okay, how many cycles. So you can find a lot of information out from this snapshot right here. All right, the next thing I want to cover just real quickly, I won't be able, you can set up a watch list as well. So if you've got certain people in your organization that you want to be following, you can go, like if we come over here to snapshot, you can see where it actually says add to my watch list. Now, obviously you wouldn't want to do it for your own account, but as you go in and look at other people in your organization, you could add them to your watch list. And then that way you can pull up this watch list and be seen and going directly. So you don't have to go look that person up every time in your organization. You actually can just go to that watch list. The binary tree obviously is going to take you to the tree, just like we did before. Now, these two are important because obviously we've got the commissions, which in this account, we're not really going to see, obviously, but this is where you could go look and you would be able to drill down. Anytime you get paid, you'd be able to drill down here and you'd be able to see what makes up those commissions. And that was to show you what you had earned and what the different categories were each and every week. But I want to point out my earnings as well, because in the my earnings, it's sometimes going to be different than the my commissions. And you're probably wondering why. But for instance, as a great example, when you make an extra percentage on personal customer sales, right? So maybe you earn that extra 10%. And you're looking at the commissions and you're like, I don't see it anywhere. I didn't get paid. Well, when you go to my earnings, right, you'll be able to bring it up and it's going to show you exactly what your payout was. But sometimes on those weeks, you're going to see additional things added in. So sometimes your earnings isn't going to match the commissions. It's actually going to be a little bit more. Okay. But you'll be able to see any of those extra bonuses, sometimes some of the rock star, things like that. You're going to see it here and there when you might not see it here. Okay. Another thing that is important is agent rank progress. All right. So how many of you want to know where people are at in your business, right? Who wants to see who you need to be working with every week? Well, what you want to do is you can pull up bronze, for instance, and you can also change the percentage here a little bit to find out who in your organization. Now, obviously this is a test account, so there's nobody enrolled here, but you would be able to see left and right who's almost at the rank of bronze, or maybe you're like, okay, who's almost at the rank of platinum, right? And you'd be able to adjust those percentages and it will give you the list of people in your organization who are close to those ranks, so you know who to be working with. You all can choose left or right. So, maybe you're want to look, at separately to see, specifically who those people are. This is where you can pull that up. Okay. Over here is my customers. This is great. Obviously, as you've got customers, what's going to be cool in this report too, is it's also going to list their birthday. So as you're going through and, for me, I send out, things every month for people's birthdays to wish them happy birthday, but also to let them know that they, oops, guys, I'm not sure where that ringing is coming from. Okay. Also things to let them know that they've got their birthday coupon that they can be using, right? So it's going to allow you to know that for them. It's also going to let you know if they've got rewards, and this customer rewards one does too, because remember, they get wallet dollars, and they as they spend money in Seacret, they accumulate points. They can convert those points into wallet dollars. Okay, which is pretty cool. And obviously, this is where you also can do the enroll new agent or customer. Again, I always suggest that people do it from over here, though. Okay. And then we've got my reports. Now, I love this one. First of all, it's nice because you can always look and see the downline personal sales. So you can see who in your organization has been selling, how much have they sold for the month. You can, if you want to do some recognition. But my other favorite one on here is my team cycle report. How many of you would love to know, who on your team is cycling? Because did you guys know, actually, I'm going to take this off for just a second. Did you guys know that in order for you to get check match on somebody, you need to be a bronze agent and they need to be a bronze agent? Did you guys know that? So I love checking that report because you're always going to see in your commissions the people you've already check matched with. But sometimes there's people who have a cycle or two who aren't the rank they need to be yet to get matched on, right? But you can also see how many people have one cycle. So you can start reaching out to those people, to be, listen, you are so close to your next cycle. And obviously we want them to get more than one cycle. Does anybody know why we want them getting more than one cycle? Want to drop it in the chat? It's because of the builder bonus. All right, gonna help you guys out a little bit. That's right, builder bonus. So you want to make sure that you're helping people get to that builder bonus, right? Because we want to help people max out the commissions they're making each and every single week. So, guys, just so you know too, if you've got any issues with customer care, just reach out to customer care. Okay. If you have issues with product credit, it should have just been added to your account on the 15th. Any product credit you earned in the month of October will show up on the 15th of November. Any that you earn in November will show up on the 15th of December. Okay. So you should have that as well. And you also get free shipping on orders over 200 when you're using that $50 off, that credit you get for being a Club Seacret member. So you're not going to get it for over 150. Customers get it for over 150. Agents do not. Okay. So that real quickly. And let me just make sure I didn't miss any other things here. Let's see here. Obviously here you can also see your Club Seacret member count, and then your personal people who are Club Seacret. This will show you for the organization. This will show you for yours personally. All right, so I am going to go ahead and turn this back over to Pam.
That was so amazing. I know you guys are loving all of the knowledge and wisdom and gems, right, that Trish is giving us. Snapshot, knowing all of that is so, so important. And what I am get to talk about next is tools and trainings. And I just to be able again to navigate through your back office and being able to find that right through your back office. So let me bring this up here for y'all. So here goes. When we are looking for our tools and trainings, right? Let me see here for a second. When we're going to tool.
Oops, Pamela, I'm
We'll
not hearing
see.
you.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, sorry about that. So when you are clicking on trainings and tools, you're able to click on the left-hand side where I just navigated to. Tools, you click on the tools, you'll see all of the important tools that we have. You're able to check out the amazing Seacret resources that we have available as well. You're able to check what getaway resources we have, and you're able to see all of the onboarding training. So that is particularly amazing for our new agents, because as we're getting started and we're navigating through our back office, it's good to know what we have our hands on. So trainings and tools. Now promotions, the promotions tab I love to navigate to. Obviously Black Friday is up. We have the leaderboards going up, but we have had so many emails going out, so many amazing calls that Trish and so many of the rock stars that have been leading the leaderboard for years and know exactly what to do have put together for us. Take advantage of it. I know I've been taking advantage of the entire PDF that was sent out. So you are able to take advantage of the tools and resources that are emailed to you. You want to know what's going on, you go right here to these tabs. You can click on promotions and see what promotions are available, what global resources are available. And you could see, we're open in so many different countries, right? You go on here and just see everything that we have going on. Now, when it comes to the events, and you're the person that's like, I really want to see the bigger picture, I believe that our events are the bigger picture. You can secretdirectevents.com. Now, the next events that we have coming up are going to be Saturday, January 14th, 2022. It's going to be in a city near you. We have one going on in Atlanta. We have one going on in Wichita, Kansas. We have one going on in Phoenix, Arizona. We have one going on in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. We have one going on in New York City. We have one going on in Canada. So you can actually plug in to the amazing events we have, and you're able to meet our entire global family, right? Locally in your areas. Now, if you want to see the big picture, it's our national events. The next one that we have coming up is a playbook. We're going to be getting the playbook for the entire year. At Playbook, it is taking place the weekend of February 20th in Atlanta, Georgia, on secretdirectevents.com. You'll be able to register there as well. And you could see all of the events that are going on every single time, right at your convenience, right in your back office. Right, guys, they just want amazing leadership. They just want us to win. So they want you to have access to each and every single resource that is going to help you do so. So I'm going to turn it right back on over to you, Trish, but I pretty much, I think, went over the tools, training, resources, promotions, anything that you wanted me to cover that I probably looked over. Are we good?
We are good. I'm just going to point out one other thing here. Once you stop your share.
Sure.
Perfect. All right. So guys, obviously you guys are on, a team synergy training right now. The cool thing about this is obviously it's one big organization, right? It's for everybody, but we do have a resource, and I'm going to just go show you. So the back office obviously is phenomenal. We have so many great things in there too, but I want to take you to the teamsynergyagents.com website, right? So you can find a lot in here as well. So we've got our homepage with the welcome message. These are the different places you can plug into Team Synergy. Obviously, we are doing live presentations every single day. The calendar's there. But you'll see here too, we've got the calendar. We've also got past events. So on the past events, you'll see the recordings of all different trainings and even these new agent orientations. So that's where you would go to find it. But you can see here, guys, there's a ton. And let's see, under resources, all of the resources are here as well. So just for, if you can't find something in the back office, no, you can always come to this website as well. And everything is going to be here for you too. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out real quickly. One other thing, oops, hang on, let me just fix my screen. So then what I want to show you guys, just the last couple things here in the back office, is some of you guys might be doing something called influencer events. Now, how many of you know what an influencer event is? Just out of curiosity, how many of you have been doing some events here with Seacret? Just drop it down in the chat for me, guys. And let's see, anybody has done any influencers? Yeah, Kim, we're going to get to that in just a second. All right, great. So, all right, I'm going to share with you guys. So if you guys maybe have done some home parties, or maybe you've gone out and you get a group of people together to, do a launch with, or maybe you're getting out and you're got a group of people who you're, doing presentations with. Here's what's cool. If you can set up something called an influencer event. Okay, what's neat is you can go in here and schedule it. Once you've got them scheduled, actually my influencer event, you're going to see, you would see all the events you have scheduled here, and you can schedule a new one from here. You can also do it from over here. And there's also some resources for the influencer events as well. But what's really neat is this is where you can go in and actually add all the orders for that event. So let's just say you're helping, one of your new agents do a launch event, or you're doing a launch event yourself. Anybody who orders at that event, you can put them in through here. Now, even if they're an agent, you can enroll them through here. If they want to be a customer, you can enroll them through the event. And what's cool is when the event gets closed out, you get to choose some free product items, also some half price items in that event. But let's just say you've got a great friend who is like, well, I want to do an event for you, right? You can help them earn some free products, help them earn some half price products as well by doing one of those events. And the thing is it doesn't matter who is hosting the event, your customer, you're going to be the one who gets paid the commissions on that event when you set it up. So that is something that's really awesome, and something I have done many times. I've got a lot of customers in my business. And then last but not least, guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the Rapid Funnel app. Okay, so back over on the Team Synergy page, let me get back over there. 1 second here. It's going to be the easiest way for you guys to access it. And if you access it from here, so we have got under resources, where is it? Hang on, I know it's over here. Under resources. Okay, so we've got documents, PowerPoints. This is, by the way, when you get the latest PowerPoint for the presentation, and then videos. And I could have sworn there was a thing here for the Rapid Funnel. It's not that.
It's under app, the far right.
Yeah, I didn't think that was it though. I thought that was something different. But no, you're right. Thank you, Randy. Under app, I know Jesse is doing an app for the new Club Fit Challenge, and I was thinking that was it. But here's the cool thing. When you click on the app from there, it's going to take you straight here where you can download it. And it's already going to have the code in there, or you're not going to need to worry about the code. However, the code for this app for the US is going to be Synergy. And there are a couple of other codes if you are in a different location. But what I love about the app, guys, I use this app every day. What I love about it is you can, get the resources, like all the resources that we have, even all the Black Friday stuff has already been added into the Rapid Funnel app, guys. So you can go and get that, but you can be going and using the links in there, sending out videos in there, and you're able to see when somebody clicked on it, when somebody watched it, how much of it they watched, right? It's just a really great way for you to be able to see or be able to kind of run your business and be able to use it. So that would be the last thing. You can use it for free and check it out. But if you want to do the paid version, honestly, guys, build a business, I highly recommend the paid version. Thank you, Ann. She dropped in the chat here the extra codes for us for the app. Thank you. I appreciate that. And but it's honestly, guys, a tool that can really help you with your business, and you have everything at your fingertips, and it really helps automate things. It's going to help your follow-up. It's going to help so many different things in your business. So I truly highly recommend it. So anyway, guys, I hope this was super helpful for you. We are pretty much done, but if you have any questions that you want to ask, we've got just a couple minutes. We can answer a couple, but hopefully we answered most everything for you in here. I'll just give it a second to see if anybody has any. I'm not seeing any pop up. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, listen, have an incredible Saturday. Be focused right now on prepping for Black Friday. Be reaching out to people, texting people, emailing people, letting people know what we have. And so you can go out there and have your best week of business yet. And obviously, if you have there's anything else you need, make sure to reach out to, your upline or your leadership, and they can help you too. But have an awesome, awesome Saturday. Thank you so much, Pam, for your help. You were so amazing. And we hope you guys have a great, great day.
Truly my pleasure. Thank you so much, Trish. God bless. Great day, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Bye.